Hello, this is Jake from Optimus Futures, and welcome to our vol curve manager tutorial for Trading Technologies TT platform. Now, if you aren't familiar with it at first, the vol curve manager can be opened up under widgets, options, and then head over to vol curve manager. Now, TT's vol curve manager gives users the ability to view implied volatility curves and the power to create their own vol curve, which in turn can be used to calculate theoretical prices as well as Greeks. In this video, we will look at the volatility data available in the vol curve manager and demonstrate how to create our own custom vol curve. Now, the vol curve manager displays the vol curves that are used to calculate and display information in the other widgets of the TT platform. Starting from a blank vol curve manager, as you can see, which is currently on our screen, CME will automatically be selected as the exchange, which is the drop-down box in the top left-hand corner. Now from here, we'll need to select a product within the product drop-down menu. So for our example, we'll be selecting the product symbol for crude oil options. So by selecting the product drop-down menu, we'll simply search on LO. And once we have found our option contract, we will select that. And as you can see, our vol curve manager immediately begins to populate with data. Now, if you take a look at the top pane, you'll notice that the top pane includes all the option expiries for crude oil, which can be found where my mouse is currently hovering over. Now, when we select an expiry, we see implied volume curves in the middle pane and a 2-day history of at-the-money volatility in the bottom pane. So as you can see, depending on which expiry we click on, the vol curve will adjust to the expiry we have selected, as well as the at-the-money volatility at the bottom of our screen. Now we can toggle the display of each of our vol curves and related data points on and off. So currently we have implied volatility at each strike plotted for the bid, the ask, and the midpoint between the bid and the ask. We also have a vol curve based on the settle. So TT dynamically creates a fitted vol curve to smooth outliers and address strikes with the bid-ask spreads or no market at all. And users can even create their own vol curve. So as you can see, we have different filters here for each of our vol curve settings, and depending on which ones are currently selected, that is how our vol curve will display here. Auto is the one that is created by TT, but as you can see, if we click on user, this is our user-defined vol curve. And then we also have our vol curve based off our ask, mid, bid, settled, and historical prices. So depending on which ones we select here, our vol curve becomes a little bit different. And for our historical data on the bottom at the money volatility, as you can see, if we do drag our cursor, depending on the current price and time we have currently selected our at the money volatility, we will also get the vol curve right here in the center pane. This can also be turned off by left clicking the historical button. So another great thing about the vol curve manager is we can actually zoom into our particular area of the curve by left clicking and dragging across the area of interest. So let's say, for example, I wanted to view this specific area where my mouse is currently hovering over. If I left click and drag, you'll see a light blue rectangle appear on our screen. This is where our zoom will take place. So if we let go of left click, as you can see, we have zoomed in to that particular area. If we'd like to zoom back out, all we need to do is right click. And as you can see, it zooms us right back out. Now, TT also stores the fitted vol curve graphs every few seconds and displays that as a historical vol. Now, another thing to take note of is within the settings menu, we'll actually have the vol curve manager calculate our curves using an interest rate of 0.1. So as you can see here, if we go to the top right now and go to our settings, as you can see, our interest rate is currently at 0.001. Now, if we'd like, we can change that to whatever we want. And for our example, like I mentioned, we'll change it to 0.01. We'll keep our day count as calendar, and then we'll click save when we're done. Now, seeing as we're more than halfway through the day and we want to factor in intraday decay, we'll apply a setting of 0.07 under days out. So under days out here, if we scroll up here and we go to 0.7, we have now changed our days out, our intraday decay to 0.7. Now, if it is highlighted green, which you will see multiple times throughout this platform, that means it is currently not saved and it has not been applied. So if you would like to save this setting, simply scroll over to the right-hand side of our window now and click on the green save button. Once we click the save icon, in our days out will display in red, which indicates that it is now part of our vol calculation. So the vol curve manager calculates our vol curves using 7 control points, which can be spaced horizontally by a number of standard deviations from at the money. So if we like, we can double click each cell and alter our standard deviations. So for this example, let's change the number of standard deviations on P3, which is where my mouse is currently hovered over, from 3 to 3.5. Once we have that entered in, we can press enter. And as you can see, again, our value will display green to indicate that the new settings have not been applied until we click save. Once we do end up clicking on save, it will be entered and the green indication will go away. So with our product level settings in place, we can now create our own curve for January of 2019. Expiry by selecting the expiry in the top pane. So as you can see here, if we double click on January 2019, we do get an expanded view of our January 2019 option family. And if we click on the lock button located to the right of the expiry, we'll actually get control of a couple new buttons here. And you'll notice that there are numerous columns all containing the value 0 currently. This indicates that we are currently using TT's fitted vol curve for theoretical and Greek calculations. So with these additional exposed buttons, the first of which will allow us to start with an existing vol curve. So let's select snap to auto fit. So we start with our vol curve with the vol curve calculated by TT, that being this button right here. And then we can click on snap to auto fit. And as you can see, our current fields have been highlighted green to represent that we are snapped to auto fit. So as you can see, based off the fact that we are in auto fit, you'll also see 7 points on the curve, which represent our 7 columns here that are highlighted green. So if you'd like to, you can simply drag and then drop our points to a new point on the vol curve, which will in turn, as you can see, adjust our user-defined vol curve. Now the volatility for each of the control points is displayed in green to shape the curve as we like. So as I just mentioned, we can drag and drop the points on the graph, or we can type in the desired value of each into those points directly on the grid. So if you wanted to, you can simply come up here and enter in the control point manually. Once you've entered it in, press enter, and as you can see, our vol curve does change to our new configuration. So our model applies a linear slope. We can change the angle of the left slope and the right slope by typing in values directly within the grid. So once we are satisfied with the shape of our user vol curve, we can save it. This can be done by simply clicking on the highlighted green button here, which then allows us to save our new user-defined vol curve. So now our custom vol curve is being used to calculate theoretical prices and Greeks for the January 2019 monthly options product throughout the other widgets in TT. So if we would like to stop using the user curve and revert it to the defaulted fitted vol curve, we click the trash button next to the user curve. So all we'll need to do is simply go back into our buttons here and then click on the trash button. As you can see, once we click on the trash button, our vol curve resets back to its default defined one processed by the TT platform. Now, as you can see, TT's vol curve manager provides users with accurate theoretical values and Greeks and powerful tools for precise customization. For more information, or if you do have any questions, feel free to visit us and post a question on community.optimusfutures.com.